Hello everyone, welcome to the Yarn Bowl Crochet. In this video we're going to see how to crochet this cute eyeglass pouch. It's perfect for your shades, and you'll be wearing your shades on summer and you may want to take it off for some time. So this pouch comes handy and you can store your eyeglass in this, and then you can also wear this pouch. So when you want to wear them, you can wear it and then store it, and then you can take it along with you. It's a very simple pattern. It's just a crochet circle and a strap attached to it, and you might need a snap button for this, and a clasp keyring holder. That's it. If you have these things, you can make this in few minutes, and they work very well when you make them with a neutral color yarn, or you can also play around with colors. You might need a bulky yarn, and if you want a free written pattern of this pouch, it's available in my website theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Link for that is available in the description. And if you have an Instagram account, do follow me on my Instagram handle as well. I post quick updates about my projects and that one that I'm working on my Instagram account. And if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. So for working this pouch, I'm taking 2 of these size 4 yarn. This yarn is really gorgy, and I got this yarn a couple of years ago in a sale from Land Brand Yarn, and I'm gonna use 2 strands of it. You can also use a bulky yarn for this project, and I'm gonna use 5mm crochet hook for working this pouch. And I'm gonna use 2 strands of this yarn. I'll need scissors, and we'll need a sewing needle and a snap button. It's a magnetic one, and some keyring holder with clasp. I'll also need a handmade tag, which is optional. If you have it, you can just sew this handmade tag to your pouch. It's gonna look pretty. Let's start making the pouch. I'm gonna take 2 strands of the yarn, and then I'm gonna make a magic ring, and I'm gonna work a chain 3 on the magic ring. This chain 3 is considered as our first double crochet, and then I'm gonna work 11 more double crochets around the magic ring. Once you work 11 double crochets including your chain 3, I'm going to tighten the magic ring, and I'm going to work a slip stitch on top of my starting chain 3, which is my first double crochets. So in this round 1, including the chain 3, you should have 12 double crochet stitches. So that's the end of round 1. After round 1 is complete, I'm going to tighten the magic ring and secure it with a knot. So now for round 2, I'm going to work a chain 3 again. This is considered as my first double crochet, and then I'm going to work 1 more double crochet on the same stitch. So the idea is to work 2 double crochets on each stitch around for round 2. So I have worked my chain 3, which is my first double crochet, and then I'm going to work one more double crochet on the same stitch, and then I'm going to work 2 double crochets on each stitch around. So at the end of round 2 you should have 24 double crochet stitches. Continue working round 2. I'll meet you at the end of round 2. So at the end of round 2 I'm just going to work a slip stitch on top of my starting chain 3. So as I told you earlier, you should have 24 stitches at this end of this round 2. Now let's start working round 3. For round 3 I'm just going to work a chain 3, which is considered as my double crochet stitch, first double crochet stitch, and then on the next stitch I will work 2 double crochets. So we need to work 1 double crochet in one stitch and 2 double crochet on the next stitch around. So in the next stitch I'll be working 2 double crochet. On the very next stitch I will work 1 double crochet again, and the stitch after that I'm going to work 2 double crochet. I'm going to repeat this pattern around of working 1 double crochet in one stitch and 2 double crochet on the next stitch. You should have 36 stitches at the end of this round 3. Now I'm at the end of round 3. I'm going to work a slip stitch on top of my starting chain 3. Next we'll start with round 4. For round 4 the idea is to work 1 double crochet each for 2 stitches and 2 double crochet on the next stitch, and we are going to repeat this pattern around. So I'm going to work a chain 3, which is my first double crochet, and I'll work 1 double crochet on the next stitch, and on the third stitch I'm going to work 2 double crochets. So we are going to work 1 double crochet each for 2 stitches and 2 double crochet on the next stitch, and we are going to repeat this pattern around. So now we are at the end of round 4. I'm going to work a slip stitch on top of my starting chain 3 to close this round 4. So at the end of round 4 you should have 48 stitches, and we are going to finish off with round 5. For round 5 I'm going to work a chain 1. We are going to work reverse single crochets around. So this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. I'm going to work 1 reverse single crochet on the same stitch. We're going to work single crochets in reverse, and then I'm going to work reverse single crochet on the next stitch like that, and I'm going to work reverse single crochets, 1 reverse single crochet on each stitch around on the opposite direction. It's going to bring a nice border to your work. So keep working 1 single crochet, reverse single crochets around. and at the end of this round work a slip stitch on top of your starting stitch to close this round. Just gonna work a slip stitch on top of the starting stitch to close this round, and after that you can snip off the yarn and weave your ends. Next we are gonna sew some snap buttons after folding your work like that. And secure it with a knot and snip off the yarn, and sew one more of the top part of the button on the other side. Once that is done, we can sew the handmade tag. Sew the tag together. This is completely optional. If you don't have one, you don't have to. And once the tag is sewed, we can work the straps. The tag is sewed now. Now let's work the strap. For strap, I'm again taking 2 strands of yarn. I will work a slip knot and then go ahead work 100 chains. Go ahead work 100 chains. After 100 chains of work, make sure your chain is not twisted, and then go ahead work a slip stitch on top of your starting chain to close the strap, and then you can weave the ends and secure it with a knot and then snip off your yarn. Now after that is done, we are gonna wrap the strap around the keyring like I show you. So now that strap went on the keyring, now let's attach the clasp to the other end of the keyring. And then attach the clasp to one end of your pouch. That's it, our eyewear pouch is done. Now let's store the shades. I'm going to show how I stored the shades on this pouch. It goes right in the middle like that, and then you can snap off your buttons. You can wear the shades, and if you had to take them off, you can secure it in this pouch while you wear it on your neck, and it's very comfy when you have to go out on a hot day, and if you have to take off your shades, this will be very handy. I hope you enjoyed this pattern, and if you want a free written pattern of this pouch, it's available in my website theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Link for that is available in the description. And if you have an Instagram account, do follow me on my Instagram handle as well. I post quick updates about my projects on my Instagram. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.